Antwerp major. Ooh, but it's МОНЕСИ. New piece for HooXi to work with the double taps and make that 3. And, you know, we're kind of destined for the pistol ace because МОNESII keeps this clean. He called big a bunch of onliners. Well, the kid plays land, goes for the Glock shots, and finds the pistol ace.
This flash could be pretty potent. Look how many T's are waiting.
Ooh, МОNESII ready. Doesn't overextend. Keeps it kind of passive and taps in. It's going to get himself the double kill. So that whole setup off of the flashbang, no full commitment there, even though Big's players were caught by that. NiKo, beautiful first one through the edge of the smoke, continuously trying to crank out that damage, but it's going to be very difficult to hold on to the site. So sure enough, Bomb Carrier gets that in, and with it, a man advantage for Big in a post plant, but only by the skin of their teeth. 2 players falling back low HP. NiKo from that original Searson shot, still walking wounded. The counter-terrorists contemplate their options, look for a flank perhaps, but no, it's all in from Big towards ramp. Front side smoke comes down. tabseN slowly working this, and he's just beginning to be looking for the exits. JKS ensures that they can all get away alive, and we have Big on the scoreboard. Like a submarine. Hunting his prey. Crimbo, top ladder. Oh, missed chance at what would have been a beautiful AK headshot. Punishes that top mid push, had he caught it. But in this case, we've got Big down a man. And CT's starting to inch their way closer to this site. Now this hit's coming through a little bit sooner than some of the previous ones from Big, but it's the first chance for JKS to really get into the action on this side of the map. He's going to keep it close to that box, finds Favin clambering over top. He'll be pinched by both sides, but JKS cuts off one end, and it's a comfy 4v2 at the 30-second mark. You know, an eventual flank that should shut down tabseN had Hunter not got the job done. Searson in the clutch. But very quickly on his heels is HooXi, and so that's 4 to G2.
Yeah. To be fair, that was the first bullet from Hunter. It was a nice.
Damn.
And I think Favin started tapping. Yeah, but he thought he had it. But that's definitely one you got to grab.
Like so 2016, bro.
Yeah. Tap too much, end up in Valorant. That happens.
You can't spray there because it's random. Keto top of the ramp and waiting. NiKo took a little glance. We get this same 3-man core here. HooXi added to the tally. Smoke goes beyond the orange boxes. That's going to give NiKo a little pocket to play, but he actually backs up. And by doing so, gives Keto a good run at МОНЕСИ. HooXi comes through, can't manage the kill, and a bomb plant here now as well. NiKo going to chop down a couple players, push this one onto Searson. He's hunting the clutch in the 1v3, and he sees the easy headshot. That's Hunter demolished, but JKS and NiKo still very much alive. Between the two of them, no utility. Second frag for Searson and the third.
Oh, let's go.
Little bit of clutch. Strong start from the defense and a different look here. NiKo on top of the totem pole, heads about to round that corner, but just where are they exactly? So close. Up point blank. Crimbo trades out instantly. The fact that HooXi escapes that stack seems incredible, but he's got MONESI to keep him alive as well. So 2 CTs still within this. Flashbangs stun Big momentarily, and they don't round that penultimate corner. Not until МОНЕСI's ready on the angle. Here comes Favin, wide swing, gets both with the Galil, and dies through the smoke to Hunter. So Searson, how about the back-to-back? First shot to JKS, Hunter over top, and Searson swallows him.
And it's always good to have good stats, like the do well line is also just good, but...
Really? So blind. So blind that МОNESI can't get into the cover. HooXi's just getting pummeled with NiKo. Good utility damage coming out of Big. Nice little patient setup here from tabseN. Clips the wings of the first one. HooXi's alive and kicking, but Keto has offered us another kill with that MAC-10. 2 SMGs in the hands of G2. Hunter's gonna go through smoke once more. That player on site gets caught off. Reload just in time, and Hunter gets a second. Searson will have to clutch for a third time in 10 rounds if he wants to tie this game at 5. And he's got to piece together the picture. He knows that Hunter's back on that shelf. Big question mark around where JKS is at. 5-7's good enough for the first, but JKS makes sure that the third time's... Carves out a clean path. G2 gonna get aggressive, walking up. tabseN's got this held. First shot's his. It's not an insta headshot, Gives Nico a good chance to return the favor. Here's the peek on short side. Searson comes wide, catches HooXi just around the corner, but Nico, he op-swapped. Grabs it out of МОНЕСи's dead hands, puts the smoke in front, and stays alive for now. 24 health, 3 Ts, trying to get ever closer. Nico loses vision and will be caught on the jump back up. Hunter does the same thing. Gets Favin off the plant, gives Favin a chance to close another one for Big. JKS 1v2.
Yeah, if they can get into their favorite post-plant positions, this will be a lot of work cut out for JKS. Smoke in hand, maybe a kid on site, not sure.
Seen all the big clutches go the way of Big, thanks to Searson.
Oh, there it is.
JKS's chance, smoke on the bomb. Kit needs to be picked up. Didn't grab it, in fact. Did not grab that. Oh, there's another one. Perfect. That gets both to peek, but Keto keeps the headshot. tabseN's gonna read it like a book. Fragment for МОНЕСи. He jumps back into the site. Ooh, Nico through the smoke. Little X factor on that Deeg shot. tabseN kind of cooled off. Looking to line up the spray, but that could just invite HooXi to push through with the 5-7. Instead, he'll hold on to his position. Now that smoke's gonna fade, so Big will regain vision before they have to commit for that bomb plant. But off the reload, oh, that was HooXi's chance. And he just couldn't finish off tabseN. So now it's gonna be Nico, 14 health. All that's left between him and the end of the first 15.
You know what gun would have got that kill?
Tell me.
A1S.
Ooh. And maybe even the Tech 9. CZ, no chance. Nico, not destined for this one. Favin's gonna ice off. Ooh, that is nice and clean.
Yeah.
Nico with the P250 drive-by.
Oh, they're going A.
Love the split.
Hold on. No, they're not. They're just clearing spawn.
Big wraparound.
Okay, okay.
Unfortunate for Favin.
We got a HooXi strat?
We got a tabseN attempt. Surrounded. Jumping G2 players all around him. That is nice and clean.
That made Vertigo look a lot more organized. I'll be honest. That was really cool. I wonder, so that probably has branching paths, right? If they don't get the first kill on the CT side. Maybe it doesn't, actually, because that's an A player, so they could have tried to smoke him out, take that fight, push him back, and then do the same thing. Like how that looked. Sphinx vitality, that kind of thing. But I mean, МОNESi's quietly having a pretty great year. Straight up, I mean, he's in the top 15, he's in the top 20 range for sure, moving into the second half of the year, which is huge for, of course, a rookie.
And a rookie who's, you know, been in now 2 completely revamped rosters.
Yeah, that's important to point out as well. So early kill here from G2, and a second one. Favin just gifts that one away.
Fortunate. You know, Nico had to work way harder for his, running through those smokes over on that A ramp. Keto will offer us some kind of a hold here for Big, but with such little HP left over, it's an easy slice through this B-bomb site. And Crimbo also killed. МОНЕСi tearing them up in this one. Time to change that. Extinguish the momentum of G2. Use these guns, lock it down. Starting to feel like now or never. Crimbo on an aisle. HooXi right on the other side, and it's tabseN down first. Crimbo, a singular kill, and Searson just getting pummeled by utility. I mean, he tries to run away with the USP in hand. Never stood a damn chance. But Keto's got something to offer. At least before he's dropped to 42. Hunter goes for the bomb plant, and that flashbang gives just enough breathing room to G2 for them to sink their teeth deep into round 21. Good chance for a collateral. МОNESi down first, ready for the repeak. Nice second. Searson won't be able to get that third. HooXi just laser beaming through the side of the box. Nicely done, you know. But again, it kind of feels like it has to be Searson. It's got to start with Searson. And even as he collects 2 kills, there's now the question on the follow-up. Hunter doing his thing. Oh, and Nico just deletes Crimbo point blank on that short A side, and you can see the effect. Hunter immediately pulling back from his B engagement.
Yeah, they instantly decided to think about taking space on A with Crimbo dead. And the CTs will understand that this is possible as well. They're actually a little locked up, right? It seems like tabseN is thinking maybe they've already taken the A site. So it looks like they're kind of going to set up for a potential retake. Really worried about this lurk. And one thing's for sure. It looks like they're right about the site. Is HooXi coming out middle here?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
Yep, nice little slow crawl.
Oh, this is a cool play.
Favin's still got his eyes behind them, so Big have not forgotten about the possibility. 30 seconds here.
And they can start to speed up as Hooksy comes in. There's enough noise. Oh, but Bob is watching it.
Yeah, now Nico's gonna have to mirror csgo with the clutch impact. Grabs bomb at least. Keto goes for the jump up. Dies. 10 seconds, point blank. Nico's got a second. And we've got tabseN and Nico locking horns for the clutch. So close, but no cigar. Oh, damn, Nico, give him a chance. The Nico versus tabseN head-to-head on this A ramp is just lean
one-sided. Yeah.
Dominance. Now the follow-through. We've seen a similar B split. FPL under a lot of pressure, but he at least stops the bomb and tries to skate through. JKS playing with grenades. He's about to get pinched, but as he falls down, it's Keto's turn. Oh. And МОНЕСИ finds the headshot. Stellar op at that range. csgo and Crimbo, ever since that pistol round that completely evaded them from G2. This is like the third time these two CTs have been trying to get their teeth back to the B site, and this time they've got themselves at least the first step. But do they try to push the issue? Kit into smoke for Crimbo. And if not, we're talking about a 7-round run just to try and grab OT. So sure enough, that smoke goes forward. Another one here for csgo. So utility picked up on the retake attempt. It has to be Crimbo to go for the defuse, which means csgo's gonna have to give us world-class cover. And as Hunter finds the kill, there's now no time, no hope, and no further margin of error. 7 map points.
Gun unrecoverable. I mean, this is 4v5, but I don't see this looking super convincing yet for the CT side. That'll help. Clean one from Keto.
Absolutely. And with a little bit of timing to try and run back towards this B site, Hunter has been spotted. FPL gives himself a smoke to play within. Oh! Right through it. You could feel it coming. And now with that, we've got the CTs split. МОНЕСИ still with options open, starting to run that bomb back over towards Nico.
I think they know there's 2 here as well.
23 seconds. Hunter trying to keep everybody preoccupied. Crimbo starting to clear out short side on A. So there's a Crimbo versus МОНЕСИ fight that's about to go down. These kills from Hunter, it's on the opposite side of the map. What really matters is this here and now. МОNESИ finding csgo. Crimbo, he needs it, but it's Nico to end it. The back and forth from G2 in a very one-sided affair.
And Hooksy's actually started on A. So got some interesting stuff about this in a second, but let's see this pistol take place as MONESI finds the first kill and understands they're trying to take Cat.
Aced the first pistol round of the last map and is looking to do it back to back, but it's harder to ace when Nico's standing right next to you. Hooksy also sitting in the bomb site. I like this. Push 2 players down long. Make sure nothing's coming through on that 2-pronged attack. Hooksy's out of this one. So's МОNESI. Nico's chance. Oh, that shot to FPL so clean. But it's not enough to stop this bomb from going down. So the other Kovac and JKS are looking to get this first CT pistol round back in their control. And we've got...
Oh, you can't do that.
He just did.
Okay.
tabseN point blank. Hunter ready for the flash. Beautiful flashbang. 2 kills from Hunter. But csgo in that same amount of time also just picked up 2 op shots. And that's the beauty of csgo.
But the bomb has to cross.
And it needs to be brought by the opper. JKS kind of floating on this island here. He's surrounded but didn't get seen at any point. Slides into ramp and almost kills FPL.
That was such a beautiful maneuver by JKS. Like, that almost... He knew exactly what they were trying to do.
Nice movement. Very quick.
Yeah.
But Keto, element of surprise, pops out of the...
What?
Hunter floating on the other side of Xbox, but nobody's watching top mid. Hunter, does he regain vision? Yes, just in time. Blindsides tabseN. Smoke down in front. A second kill from Hunter. That's a robbery.
But he knows the flash came from the top of mid, but he gets out of there. They don't swing on him, and he actually didn't have cover in the back. It was Nico also watching lower, so no refrag. 5v3.
Damn.
They just busted down the doors and ate the porridge.
I mean, Crimbo at any moment could have swung out top mid. Not, he doesn't know that, but still.
Yeah, he's
never going to run the risk.
He was worried about the МОНЕSИ cover from the back line. Didn't want to make a bad problem worse. But in this situation, it was just this cool little off angle from Hunter. I locked it up.
Very niche.
Yeah, you don't often see someone in that spot.
So we're talking, you know, new positions, new utility, new tactics, and even new ideas. Then he leans over towards this B site to try and lend JKS a helping hand, and all that remains of Big is going to try to smash their way into this side of the map. JKS ready, flicks back, nothing. Cannot deliver. They seem to be clearing it, but uh-oh, a little lapse here. Have they forgotten about Hunter deep in this corner? Absolutely. No. They thought they had gone enough, but no sir. Hunter just pressed up close to that wall, and as the time trickles to an end, csgo looks to hang on to the op.
Damn, well, he does an ace, but he gets all four that are coming into this.
Now Keto's all that's left over in middle, so we got JKS again alone in the bomb site. Hunter's flirting around with the doors. Utility's very low here for G2. Weapons are not ideal, but the hopes are high. And the impact from Hunter so far has been huge. HooXi 0 kills, JKS 0 kills. Hunter's on 11. He's been trying to keep him in this, and now JKS waits for a chance to strike so many players that could line up for him. He slides out, gets 2, and then Hunter gets himself another. tabseN's op finds a kill. Bogdan's Law in full effect, but it gets swept away by Hunter, who extends it and catches Keto off guard. He's only got an MP9, but maybe it's all he needs.
He's kind of in a good spot. I mean, they could do a lot with this space, but 2 MP9s here. And HooXi, geez, I don't think he understands how close they are, actually.
Yeah, 2 MP9s, but 2 very different experiences. One's in Hunter's 17 and 3 hands. The other's dead again without a frag so far this map. MONESI scoped in. Oh, nice little flick into Fobin. And a tease on the corner of Long. He hits the arm, there's the assist, and who else other than Hunter to get back into the kill feed. Nice Galil kill from Keto, but he's got 2 more to take down, and the Kovacs don't go down easy.
Yeah, that was fierce for MONESI, man. Beautiful round with those kills, and underrated, but Hunter throws a great flash for him as well to make sure that he doesn't die off the first peak, and that slows him down going towards the blue bin, so HooXi kind of delays with his life, and then MONESI puts up a highlight. Hunter comes in for the final stamp. And Keto, maybe it's not a final stamp. Keto the 1v2, entirely possible.
For sure. Especially...
Oh, he didn't get the bomb. Oh, no. Shoot, that slows things down. He does have a smoke to go and grab it, but he would have already made it to the site. It's not really an option for him to go be in this position, so...
He'll continue on. Look how much time this gave Nico to not only throw util from Cat, but then also wrap around on Long.
He can kind of just run this, too.
Hunter's MP9 wasn't ideal to duel on the cross. Keto's still worried about Cat, but that internal timing ticking. Smoke down in front gives him a little wiggle room, but he's still so worried about that catwalk. And nice move here from Hunter. It would have ensured it.
Oh, okay.
He'll hang on to the back plat. Mind you, it's hard not to smile when you're sitting next to Hunter, and he is 19 and 4. They're gonna hear those footsteps. Hunter, 3 kills, 1 mag, and then JKS recovers. That's a 4th.
Well.
How poetic. Let's go, keep it going. Doesn't matter. The wins just keep coming for G2. Nico with the USP taps as JKS finds Fobin with that op. But again, it reappears here. 2 snipers for G2, but it's not all fun and games, and they can't laugh their way to a 9th round win. They've got csgo in the clutch. It's what's been the biggest impact for Big so far this evening.
But versus the newfound synergy of the Aussie and the Kovacs. So let's see what happens here with Hunter on this flank. It's super fast, and csgo's not on an op, which would make the long kill a little easier. But he is still pretty sharp.
So Hunter, as he gets closer, though, those grenades could definitely start to apply a bit too much pressure. csgo trying to keep his head down. JKS looking to confirm the position. csgo piecing together this picture, but how about the frags? Hunter's up the ramp now. Bomb 3/4 of the way gone. Finds JKS, turns, and almost finishes that one, but Hunter just will not die.
Yeah.
24 kills, 4 deaths. MONESI and Nico creepy crawling towards middle. There's Fobin in the lower tunnels. Everybody else for Big out long. MONESI can just remain posted. Actually decides not to. We'll peel back ever so slightly. So we're going to have 8 players ready to lock horns on long. Hunter tucked in spawn. HooXi awkwardly just behind the sight box. Crimbo will open with the first kill. Keto comes around and takes HooXi out of this one. Still killless. Nico and МОНЕСИ up on catwalk. JKS called over, but faveit finds the perfect timing, and this should be an end to the streak of G2. Sure enough, faveit finding a headshot, and while Keto has 9 health, had to endure that one from Nico. He's looking to put one to the tally. It would be an ace as well for tabseN, so a massive ask of him. But if anyone can pull this off, it could be tabseN. What are they working with? Smoke, flash, Molotov between Nico and МОНЕСИ. These were the big money moves of G2. Looking for that 11th on this CT side. And tabseN has just kept it simple. Tucked in back sight. Time quite far gone. Oh, it's a lot of damage. He gets the kill. 5th frag, not his. It is Nico with the back-to-back clutch, doing what csgo can too, as G2 establish that.
It feels like they're the unstoppable force right now, but I don't know if they're the immovable object.
Little peek off catwalk from csgo. That's nice. Costs him a bunch of health. Double gush from МОНЕСИ on the 2 cat players. And then everybody else for Big is actually on this B site, so it's a great setup from Big.
They see 2 outside the site on B. Doesn't necessarily a ton of info, but they know nearly 200 damage done already, and it'll finish off one.
csgo just can't escape, can't manage that cross fast enough. JKS hot on his heels. Here comes faveit though, up from spawn. Crimbo by his side, pop up from МОНЕСИ. His 3rd headshot of the round, but his 1st kill.
Let's go, Hooksy.
Oh, it's a little messy. And now suddenly, МОNESI into the clutch. He's done a ton of damage already to tabseN and faveit. Now he's just looking to finish off this pistol round. Going for that defuse. They come off of it. Neither player defusing, but they find МONESI. Just pushing out far enough to... You can see faveit concerned with it. Floating between the window of the site. Good duel here for JKS. He's tagged down to 1/3 of his HP. If he comes around that corner, Keto should bag him. MP9 point blank, but oh, they lose the teammate in the back. Keto, he can only get the one. МОNESI slides through. Hooksy with the deagle shot. And he's got Crimbo confirmed top mid, and this is what happened on Vertigo as well. You lose 1/2 of the map, you've got Crimbo and csgo immediately into the save. It looked like that hold was going well, but then sends a shiver down Nico's spine. Missed util and a jump up, because Nico's not really that afraid.
Yeah, he actually wants to fight.
You know? Oh, miss smoke. Oh, do I have to duel? So be it. Ooh, Crimbo deciding to take things into his own hand. A nice assist here from tabseN's flash. But that's now an MP9 in the dirt. One of the 2 guns saved, gone.
So what are the clues in the composition here for the T side? Of course, they're trying to figure out if Hunter's left, sorry, csgo's left or right side, but they just kill him.
Straight up.
They know there's a flasher on A as well with that push, but are they still going back here? It looks like they will be.
МОNESI tried to give bomb over, had a mind of its own. Nico at the forefront of all this, finishes tabseN. faveit just stuck. Nowhere to run with the fire on his feet, and Nico up above him. So a good little recovery here from G2, despite, you know, an initial missed smoke on him. Maybe a split between МОNESI and Nico. 20 seconds now, really playing down this clock. faveit waiting and waiting for his chance to strike him down, but that's the commitment, that's the flash that they're going to use to get around this corner. faveit's teammate delivers another kill, but the trades are right there for G2, and so the man advantage is there with the plant.
Man, that just made me realize we haven't seen G2 get into time trouble really almost ever yet, which is nice.
Yeah, fair.
We've seen G2 get into time trouble a lot in their history. And they, yeah, no 20 seconds. That was pretty much the last chance.
Oh, faveit thinking he was covered, but not with МОNESI is ready. And I mean, there's just, you can't do anything to stop it. This is a G2 who is not going to the showdown tonight.
Dude, seriously.
You simply cannot compete.
That's crazy.
To the sharpness of these individuals.
csgo knows where he's peeking from. He's holding the angle. He's waiting for МОNESI, who has to hit a really hard pre-aim.
Yep.
All 3 things fall in line. МОNESI hits that beautiful shot. What do you do now?
Hope to God that Crimbo can do something fantastic with this FAMAS. He would get bomb control. He's got a huge shadow advantage. Yes, 2 kills and a dink, but МОNESI, the no-scope. And no-scopes have sucked the soul out of Big so far tonight. That clutch from Nico on ramp. But at least, at the very least, it's a chance. It's something from Crimbo to set up tabseN and Keto. And if there's been one stellar piece to Big so far this evening, it has been tabseN. He finds the headshot into Nico, an equal 2v2, if not an advantage. МОНЕСИ, a measly 18 health, 3 kills already to his name. And Hunter goes through the CT smoke, but he doesn't get his vision, so he just looks so foolish.
Ooh, yeah, he thought he wasn't all the way through, but he was totally smoke blind. МОNESИ up the bat looking for the ace.
Oh, with that shot, it could have been 4, but
this push, crushed.
Next push doesn't yet come. tabseN stays tucked.
Ooh, the bomb is going back through spawn. Are we overplaying the situation? Oh, МОNESI's patience is what pays off the most.
And with that, it could be Big falling into the showdown with a whimper. A little patience goes a long way for МОNESI. 2 kills off the catwalk. Opens the door wide back towards that A site. There's no clear cross for Favin. If syrsoN can't win that op duel, what are Favin's chances? A smoke on JKS to at least help with the cross, but I mean, Favin's not even got that line of sight, so throwing the bomb over, and every step of the way, the likelihood of Favin pulling off this miraculous 1 versus 3 gets smaller and smaller. And so it seems like history will not repeat itself, but rather something new. Big, for the very first time, about to be sent to the showdown. Unfortunately for them, the blast season doesn't get any easier once they get there. JKS and Nico locking it in on the cross. He comes out through his own smoke, but his back's turned to Nico, and that is a lethal error. A fantastic showing out of Hunter and Nico. A dominant Dust 2 after a victory on Vertigo, and a clear improvement from each of the pieces of this super team.